Hello, hello, friends. Welcome. Hello, hello. How is everyone today? Good morning, good morning. My name is Joy. I'm the owner of SubRosaTea.com. As most of you know, I happen to be at the Sub Rosa Tea Kitchen and I'm running my own tech, which means the camera is in front of me at eye level and I do have a tablet right out of your line of sight that I can see all of your questions. And thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Those of you who are watching it live, you will see a red live button above my head, and you are welcome to ask questions in the comments below. And those of you who don't see that red live button, you're watching it on the replay. I would love it if you use the hashtag replay, and feel free to still ask questions in the comments. I will see them and I will get back to you if I possibly can. So thank you. Good morning to everyone. Today, friends, we're going to talk about morning matcha. We're going to talk about all good things. We at Sub Rosa Tea have over 100 flavors of tea. We do, we really do. We sell loose leaf tea with all organically grown and all natural ingredients. We sell mostly loose leaf tea, but we also sell matcha and blooming tea as well. And what you are looking at today is one of my newest creations, and I'm going to tell you about this in just a minute. I'm going to set this aside for now. So we just added a brand new product to our website, and it is called our Morning Matcha Combo Pack. For those of you who really aren't that familiar with matcha, let me tell you about it. It looks like this. Can you see this okay? Is the light okay? I can't really tell with a glass jar. I have a huge light behind the camera, so sometimes it reflects really well and perfectly, and sometimes it doesn't. Again, friends, I'm just doing everything myself, so I'm going to just try my best for you. So that's what matcha looks like, and again, it's a powder. And it's a powder that is very fine, like powdered sugar is. Good morning. Now I've got some friends with me. Hi, everyone. Feel free to leave me a comment so I know that you're here. So we're going to talk about matcha first. Matcha is actually the whole tea leaf. It's grown a little bit differently. It is the actual tea plant that they have put a net over it, and the plant fights for sunlight. So as it is fighting for sunlight, it literally produces more chlorophyll. And that's how we get the very, very bright green powder that is matcha. Now with Sub Rosa Tea, everything that we sell is again all natural. We don't use any artificial colors or dyes. I just don't think it's necessary, okay? So the very, very bright green color that you see here is all natural. We haven't added anything to that. And you will also notice that we sell flavors of matcha. This particular morning matcha combo pack comes with 3 of our matcha flavors and an Everest tumbler. So that's the morning matcha kit, and you should note that each one of the flavors, they visually look the same. We have not added like a pink dye to make the raspberry a pink color, or the peach a peach color, or the chocolate a brown color. It's still green. It's still matcha. We're an all natural company, so we haven't done that. But the flavor is there, I promise you. So with the morning matcha kit, we have had so many customers contact us telling us they're just not feeling like themselves and they want to take the extra step to do something different. So I have put together this kit. This is a low introductory price for the morning matcha combo kit. It will not be this price forever. And if you do see us at a pop-up style show, if we go back to styled shows like that, we may not have this particular combo pack available. But it is available on our website right now. You can find it at subrosatea.com. This particular Elements tumbler, as you can tell, it's this beautiful bamboo on the outside, and it's porcelain ceramic on the inside. Inside, it comes with a fine mesh infuser for loose leaf tea. So it's a twist to get the lid off, and the tea goes in here. What I recommend is you steep yourself a cup of tea, of loose leaf tea. And in the morning, I would do an extra step. not to just drink tea, but to drink loose leaf tea with matcha in it. Let's be honest, we're all adults. We all have the ability to make choices throughout our day, and most of us don't have anyone looking over our shoulder. We get to do whatever we want. Do you eat as many vegetables as you should? Be honest with yourself. I know that the daily recommended serving is five servings of vegetables a day, fruits and vegetables. That can be tough, right? Personally, I only eat twice a day. Just to think that, 3 portions at one time, boy, that sounds like a lot, right? But I will tell you that the matcha has not only chlorophyll, but a lot of antioxidants, a lot of vitamins and minerals, essential amino acids in it that you're not going to be able to find in other food sources. So if you are one of those kids that doesn't eat enough vegetables, this could be something that could jumpstart your morning in a very nutritious way. So I was just thinking that adding something like matcha to your morning beverage of choice, whatever it is, it could definitely help. If you're a coffee drinker, perhaps adding some chocolate matcha would be fabulous, right? To your coffee, just shake it up in your coffee or stir it right into your coffee, your hot coffee. This particular bottle is for loose leaf tea. I'm assuming that most of my audience, because I'm the owner of Sub Rosa Tea, I'm assuming the most of my audience is a tea drinker. So this bottle is definitely for loose leaf tea. It does make 2 servings of tea, so that's 16 ounces. We recommend starting with a half a teaspoon of matcha. The instructions are right on the package on how to make traditional matcha, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. But with our morning matcha combo pack, you'll get all 3 flavors of our matcha: the chocolate, the peach, and the raspberry, and one of our Elements tumblers. So this tumbler will keep your tea hot or cold for approximately 2 to 3 hours. I personally think that if you are going to enjoy matcha, you really might prefer it hot steeped. Try it that way. Maybe your taste buds will like it cold. It's completely your choice. But this is a way for you to add matcha to your tea or whatever beverage and get out the door and get what you need to do without actually having to sit and chew a cup of broccoli for breakfast, which is totally not my norm, right? It's not my normal. So we're going to encourage you to start with a half a teaspoon, adding it to your beverage. Work your way up to a full teaspoon. You've got lots of choices here. You could mix and match the 3 flavors or just try one at a time. A lot of you really do need the extra boost, the extra kick. It has a very specific antioxidant. Matcha has a specific antioxidants that's EGCG, and it's not found in everything, but it's very specific to this type of tea. And it'll definitely make you feel energized. But I want you to know it's a really calming energy. Everyone says that. It's a calming energy that should help reduce your anxiety, but lift your spirits. Be a natural mood booster. And it's not because it has a lot of caffeine. It really doesn't. But people have reported in studies that they get more energy out of matcha than they do with coffee or even like an artificial stimulant drink. Do you know those energy drinks that I'm talking about? I've literally never had one. I'm not really prone to trying something like that. But that's what reports have studied. They have more focus, more clarity, ease throughout their day. So I love this matcha, and I'm very proud to offer this morning matcha combo pack at an introductory low price. Now, those of you who have seen our traditional kit, because Mother's Day is coming up and graduation, and I know a lot of you are looking for gifts, I want you to know that we do sell a very traditional style gift set with our matcha. This comes in a wood box. It is naked, it's unstained, unpainted. You can create this box to make it look any way you want. But inside this gift box, you're going to find 4 tools that are very traditional to the traditional way of matcha consumption. Here you're going to find a wood bamboo spoon that you could use to scoop out your matcha. We all recommend not using your traditional sterling silver spoon that you might have in your silverware drawer. We prefer wood. So you're going to scoop out a little bit of matcha, put it in the bottom of this bowl. This is a ceramic bowl. It actually is extremely beautiful. It's just the right size. You're going to pour hot water, just a pinch, just a little bit, into your matcha, and you're going to use the bamboo whisk to make a paste. You're just going to start by making a paste. Once a paste is formed, you're going to pour the rest of your hot water in and whisk your matcha into a froth, like a cappuccino. So you're going to whisk it, and you're going to whisk using a W shape or an M. I like W myself. I like a W shape. It's not a round, okay? It is definitely not a round. So we're doing it in a W shape to whisk into a froth. It does take a little bit of time, but don't worry. I love matcha as a frothy cappuccino. You could also do steamed milk if that's your preference. I like it with just water. And then this kit, like I said, it comes with all 4 items. This here is, again, ceramic. When you're done with your bamboo whisk, I want you to use hot water to rinse it thoroughly. Flick off any extra water, and then you're going to leave it on the whisk holder. Bamboo can change its shape if you leave it, like say, laying flat once it's wet. You would want to place it into the holder so it maintains its shape, so the next time you use it, whisking is just as easy as your initial use. We sell these 4 items together as a kit. We also sell this all completely together in this wood box that you see here. Makes a very nice gift, I think, especially for someone who just graduated a college degree, a master's degree, a PhD, someone who's moving on in the world. This is a wonderful way to have tea ceremony, having 10 to 15 minutes to calm down, have a beautiful tea ceremony, relax, meditate, reflect. The first method that I show you, this is, I think, what I'm gathering is an awful lot of you that have a very to-go lifestyle, and you are looking for something quick and easy and versatile. And of course, you can use this bottle with just about anything. No reason not to. So again, that's matcha. And for those of you who were late, I'm going to show you what the matcha looks like before. This is, again, matcha powder. So it is this bright green. It is the whole tea leaf that we have stripped away the stems and veins and ground the tea leaf into a powder. Now, as I started the beginning of the video, today, this is my breakfast. Now, friends, I didn't need to check, but I can tell you for sure, no one has canceled my ability to drink my morning matcha smoothie out of a red wine goblet. You got what I'm saying? Nobody's canceled that. There's no reason not to have fun. So I specifically do drink my breakfast, whether it's tea, it's matcha, it's a smoothie, whatever. But I'm normally an on-the-go kind of breakfast drinker. So this one happens to be protein powder. I cold steeped some tea, and I'm going to show that to you next. I cold steeped tea. So in with my protein powder, instead of just putting tap water in, I took the opportunity to add even more antioxidants. So I did a nice fruity mate tea, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I cold steeped the mate tea in our iced tea jug overnight. So in the morning, I put my protein powder, my iced tea, and my matcha all into my shaker, and I made myself a nice morning smoothie. This is fabulous. This is only half. Of course, I already ate my first half before I went live for the video, but friends, this is morning matcha. This is breakfast. Have fun. Get outside your box. Hey there, friends. Thanks for coming. I wanted to let you know that I really do encourage you to like, comment, and share. For those of you that haven't, please do like the video and then I'm going to ask you to tap the video. It should expand into your full viewing screen so you can see everyone else's comments, so you can know what's going on. I'm also going to ask you to share. If you hear or see anything that interests you, your friends might be interested too. So I love it when you share your video. Just keep in mind, friends, if you are watching from a share or a watch party, only your host can actually see your comments. So we're going to encourage you that if you're watching from a watch party and you actually have a question for me, to click through to the Sub Rosa T page, find the video here, and then engage with us so I know you're here. And I'm going to tell you why. Today, this morning, we are going to pick a winner to win our morning matcha combo pack. And this is well over a $50 value. We do sell all of these things separately, but we are offering them as a giveaway. So the only thing you need to do in order to be entered to win our morning matcha combo pack is leave us a comment. Leave us a comment like Renee just did. She just said, hey, I'm here. Stacy said morning. So when you leave us a comment, I know that you're here. Also, friends, the winner will be emailed. So the how am I going to get your email address when we're here on Facebook, or possibly you're watching this on YouTube? What I want you to do is go to the Sub Rosa T page and register. There is a tab on our website that says Facebook Live Sale Registration. At that time, I need you to use your Facebook username and also your email address. So some of you are on Facebook as your actual name, but some of you are on like Stacy Sunrise. Okay, well, I don't know who that is, but if you register using your Facebook name, I'll see that you were here, you left a comment, and that you also registered, and the winner will be emailed. That's how we pick our winner from comments, and then we'll let you know. Today is Wednesday morning, so I'll be emailing the winner tomorrow, being Thursday morning. And I also want you to know, if you are watching this on YouTube or on our website, you still have the ability to comment, and I do pull from everyone who watches it live here. If you're watching it on the replay, use the hashtag replay in the comment, and then also on YouTube, I put everyone in a basket and I just randomly pick a winner. Friends, you only need to register one time, and if you are, again, a Facebook user and you're using your real name and you've already bought on our website, I have your email address. Just think that through, because I know some of you use your work email address, and maybe you're not at work right now, or you're not checking your work email quite so much because things might have changed for you. So make sure you just kind of think that through to make sure I have the right email for you, okay? But yep, that's what this week's giveaway is, our morning matcha combo pack. Now, I also wanted to show you about iced tea. I love iced tea. Who doesn't love iced tea, right? I love good iced tea. Let's put it that way. So like I said, with my morning smoothie, I use protein powder, iced tea, and matcha. So I made iced tea literally last night. So I'm going to use papaya mango mate. That's the one I did last night. I love it. It's nice and fruity, and no matter whether I use the peach matcha or the raspberry, I just think it just works so well together. This is our iced tea jug, by the way. This is called our Mist iced tea jug. It is made out of glass, and it makes 6 cups of iced tea. The way this works here, do you see? The lid acts like a strainer to keep all the leaves in. All you get is the iced tea beverage in your cup, and I'm going to show you what to do. It's really that easy. This particular is a ½ ounce of tea. This is a ½ ounce of tea. So it makes 6 cups, and the jug makes 6 cups, which is why you saw me empty the entire thing. I didn't have to measure it. But for those of you who are new to Sub Rosa Tea, if you're new to Sub Rosa Tea, we also sell this sample size for almost all of our flavors. This makes 2 servings. So this would not be enough for this, but it's absolutely perfect in this bottle. This is 16 ounces, so it makes 2 cups. This makes 2 cups. So I'm going to set that aside. So again, I'm making papaya mango mate. Friends, mates have a really stimulating energy. I knew I was doing a video this morning. I have lots to accomplish today. So a mate made perfect sense. And for my morning smoothie, I use 12 ounces of water. And like I said, this particular jug makes 6 cups. Friends, did you see how easy that was? It is really that easy. All you need is cold water. Now, if it were me normally, I would just be at my sink using tap water. But because I'm just in front of the camera, I decided to put water into a jug so I didn't have to leave you guys. So this is a really great jug. This is obviously designed for loose leaf tea, but you could easily put fresh fruit in here if you wanted spa water, you know, strawberries, all kinds of berries, mint, lemon, oranges. Really great for so many things. My favorite thing probably about this jug is that it fits in the door of your fridge. So our iced tea will steep cold for you in approximately 20 minutes. Now, as you heard, I made mine the night before. I didn't set a timer. I didn't wait 20 minutes and have mate last night. I knew I was going to have it in the morning. So for me, it's ideal because you can steep it overnight. It doesn't matter how long it's in your refrigerator, whether it's 20 minutes, 2 hours, even overnight. Just set it and forget it and let it go. For those of you who are interested in experimenting, you can use different cold beverages as well. But this is how I got my morning matcha smoothie with protein powder, iced tea, and matcha. Easy, easy peasy. So good morning, everyone. Thank you. Renee said she already ordered the jug. I appreciate it. Stacy says the jug's very versatile. It is. So many great options. I just love it. So I'm going to move on and just show you quickly our gift sets. We have a lot of options on gift sets. If you don't think matcha is for your mama, friends, a lot of things have been canceled, but Mother's Day has not. It is still coming up on it. And it is Sunday, May 10th, if you didn't know. So I'm going to take this opportunity to also let you know that we have other online events coming up in May. On Saturday, May 2nd, we're having a special Kentucky Derby live event. Nope, the Kentucky Derby has been rescheduled, but I don't think there's any reason for us not to gather together on Facebook, wear big hats, and have some fun. So I'm going to do a food and tea related party for all of you. And yes, the Kentucky Derby is centered around the mint julep, so I'm going to recreate that using tea and all kinds of other good stuff. In addition, we have a Cinco de Mayo party coming up. That's Tuesday, May 5th. Taco Tuesday is colliding with Cinco de Mayo, and I think we should do something fun. Again, yes, I will be making Mexican-style food, but we're going to be talking pretty heavily about tea and Mexican culture, and all kinds of great recipes with our tea. Lastly, the Mother's Day tea party. That's going to be on Saturday, May 9th. It will give you enough time that if you decide to replicate anything that I make yourself some tea, have a virtual tea party with your mama or a special lady in your life. Friends, if you are watching on our Facebook page, I want you to know when you go to our Facebook page, there's a tab for events. I want you to click going. Not only click going to our events, invite your friends. A lot of them are home, and yes, it's hard to be alone, but it could be an awful lot of fun for a lot of people if we all showed up and gathered together for an online virtual event. So thank you. I think I missed a question. I can't always see all of the questions, and I don't know why that is. So hold on. Okay. So, Callie, I wanted to get the bamboo cup and matcha set. We found you in Michigan. And my mom can't stop drinking your tea. Oh, you're so sweet. Her birthday just passed and graduated. I'm sorry I can't read the whole comment. I don't know why it's not showing it all to me. But anyway, whoever just commented, I'm sorry I can't see all the comments. Oh yeah, Stacy. Stacy just commented spiced Mexican on Cinco de Mayo. Actually, I have lots of great recipes that I will be using our spiced Mexican rooibos for Cinco de Mayo. But now, back for the gifts. The reason I'm bringing this up now is a lot of colleges are graduating at the end of April, so you might need a gift. And of course, for Mother's Day, let me do the shipping. You can order it online. I'll even do a handwritten card if you want, but you do need to get your orders in to make sure that it gets to your mama before Mother's Day, which is May 10th. Anyway, so this is a really great gift set, and I wanted you to know what's going on with these boxes. You can see visually that we have 3 colors of boxes on our website, but it's actually a pop-up style box. So all your mom will have to do is untie the bow, and all of her treasures are inside. So we have two sizes of these boxes in 3 colors. So the small gift boxes typically will have 3 of our loose leaf tea, 3 half ounces. And again, the half ounce that I just used for the jug makes about 6 cups. So the small gift sets will have 3 of these. The large gift boxes will typically have 6 inside. We sell the gift boxes plain. I mean, we sell them by themselves. So if you know your mama likes chai and you just want to get her the chai gift set, we got it for you. We even have a gift set literally called chocolates and flowers. You're going to get 3 tea with chocolate and 3 tea that are floral. I think chocolates can melt and flowers will wilt, but our tea is going to really show her how much you love her. It's going to make her so happy. So this is what the larger gift set looks like. And then you'll see on our blooming tea page, we even have gift sets that have all blooming tea. And we have a set that has some blooming tea and some loose leaf tea. We also have our gift sets paired with our tea accessories. Especially for a college kid, you might not know what they have. You don't know if they have a teapot or a mug yet. This particular mug is our satin mug. It is sold individually and also is a combination with our tea as a gourmet gift set. This satin mug is made out of ceramic. It can be microwaved. It does come with the infuser basket for loose leaf tea. It also has this beautiful coaster that can be used as a lid to keep your tea hot. Something that you may not have noticed in the past, this particular satin mug even has a notch. The notch is not a chip, it is intentional, and the string of your tea bag would go right over it so your tea bag doesn't fall in. We at Sub Rosa Tea only sell loose leaf tea, but I know many of you do have tea bag teas or pyramid style sachets in your cupboard, and I respect your decision. As long as you're drinking tea, that makes me very happy. I am showing to you our satin mug in the stone blue color. It's very light. It's kind of like a robin's egg blue, but we do also sell it in a light mint green color. Oh, and we have, I think, a few, just 2 or 3 left on the sand mug. It's a beige, like a sand colored beige. We only have a few of those left. So do consider a gift set. Also, while you're here, I'm going to show you our teapots. We have these friends in 12 different colors. So any color your mama may like, or if you're giving it as a gift, even for Father's Day, these make 2 cups. They are dishwasher safe. They are made out of nice thick ceramic with the stainless steel lid. Again, it comes with an infuser basket, a nice big basket that does go all the way to the bottom. So this makes 16 ounces, but if you're a solo rider and you only want 8 ounces, you can totally do that. I know I've seen substandard teapots on the market where the basket's really short, and I don't know why that is. This one is perfect. The best thing, in my opinion, about our teapots is they will keep tea hot for 2 hours. So I like to think of you as having a few moments to relax. Is that you? Is that true? Do you ever get time to just relax? I know some of you work so hard and you're raising your families, but if you do sit down to maybe read a book or chat with a friend, play cards or something, I love that the teapot will keep your tea hot for a very long time. So these, again, are our stackable teapots. If you need more than one, they're stackable. They are available on our website. And friends, for those of you that don't know, our website is subrosatea.com. We are having a giveaway. If you missed the beginning, all you need to do is comment that you're here and you will be entered to win our morning matcha gift set that comes with an Elements tumbler and 3 bags of matcha. You do need to register on our website. It says Facebook Live Sale Registrations. If you've already done that, you are good to go. You only need to do it once. Oh, Renee says that she's relaxing a lot right now. I understand. At least you're supporting small by coming to our videos and sharing them. I love that. So thank you. Even if for those of you who really can't do what you do, I appreciate you doing what you can. What you can is staying at home, following the request of our state governors, and of course, helping our small business. So thank you. I appreciate that. In addition, friends, right now we are offering you free shipping. You can use the code UNITED to get free shipping on your next online order, and we will be donating 20% of live sale proceeds to the United Way. Again, you can use the code UNITED to get yourself free shipping. Brittany says, I can't wait to try the raspberry matcha, and the peach was delicious. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Brittany, did you do your matcha the traditional way by making it like a cappuccino, or did you just add it to tea? I'm kind of curious to know how you like that peach matcha, Brittany. Thank you for speaking up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Friends, one last thing before I move on to the tea, I wanted you to also know that we do have honey stir spoons available. We have had them for quite some time, and in our large gift set, if you get 6 of our teas, we do put a regular honey stir stick right inside. They'll get this gourmet stir spoon and 2 little Biscoff cookies inside with their tea on the large gift set. But we have flavored ones available as well. We have 8 new flavors of honey stir spoons. We have lavender, peach, pumpkin spice. That's been really popular. Let's see, coconut, lemon, you'll see them all. They are on a hidden web page. So if you are very brand new to Sub Rosa Tea, I want you to know about this hidden page. We're going to put it in the comments and then pin it. This is our Top Shelf Club page. The Top Shelf Club page is something that you're going to find some of our limited edition flavors and special items. Some things are on clearance, some things are handmade, one of a kind. We have all kinds of things on that special web page, but that's where you're going to find the honey stir spoons. Let's check in with our iced tea. If you didn't see a couple minutes ago, I used this jug to make papaya mango mate, and I'm cold steeping it right in cold water. So it already has a really beautiful color to it. You can see a lot. Can you see? I don't know if you can. There's a lot of big pieces of fruit. I'm an all-natural company, so there's nothing artificial. So you're going to see big pieces of fruit there floating around. And again, the lid of the jug, when I pour it out, this is going to keep all the tea leaves down here, and all I'm going to get is the iced tea in my cup. So the lid acts like a strainer to keep the tea leaves in. And then you can use the tea leaves again, literally 3 to 4 times. They're here. When you're done drinking your iced tea, fill it up again. Fill it up with more cold water, back into the fridge. Eventually, it'll maybe just get a little watered down a little bit. Your taste buds will know when you're done with those tea leaves. Brittany says, let's see, I mix with water. I think she's talking about our matcha. I mix with water and then added to steamed soy coconut milk. Awesome. Yes. How easy is that, right? Okay, and Janine says, I love green tea. Maybe it's time to try matcha. I think it is, especially now that we have it on this great introductory morning matcha gift set. Now would be a great time. And we do have 4 flavors. So we have the 3 that I included in. We have peach, chocolate, raspberry, and I do sell plain, unflavored ceremonial matcha. If I didn't say it, all of our matcha is organically grown and ceremonial grade. There's actually 8 grades of matcha. So I want you to know that because it's by definition ceremonial, it's something that is safe to consume on a daily basis. I have seen on the market cheap, substandard matcha. Let me tell you, I wouldn't do it. I mean, you got one body. You know what I'm saying? You got one body, one system. Treat it right. That's something you can do, right? We're in control of that. We're in control of how we treat our bodies. So anyway, I digress. Next up on our loose leaf tea. So we've got several mates that are extremely popular. We sell green yerba mate, and I just did a video on this yesterday, so it's actually still in the bowl here. This is what green yerba mate looks like. This is the base of the tea that I used for the iced tea, the papaya mango mate. Mate has a very stimulating energy. It has more caffeine than regular tea does, but not as much as coffee. You should get a nice stimulating energy. Me personally, I get a good 5 hours out of just 8 ounces, which, as you may have seen, I added the mate tea to my protein powder to my matcha. So I made this my morning cocktail out of my red wine goblet. So in addition to that and the papaya mango, we do also sell pistachio lime. This is nice and nutty. Yesterday during my mate video, I steeped pistachio lime nice and cold right in a cup of Chardonnay. Another great mate is the Warrior Chai Mate. This has got great chai notes, but it does have some tropical fruit in the background. Next up, friends, are our black teas. Black teas have a red label. This is Afternoon Apricot. It's nice and sweet and fruity. This is another great one for a morning beverage. Breakfast blend is nice and plain. But it's got great taste, great depth of flavor. Not too bitter the way some black teas are, where you're really compelled to add sugar and milk. Some black teas are just so bitter, and I am sad to report that I think, my personal opinion, is that is why the English decided how they started to add milk and sugar to their tea. It's because they had tea bag teas, first of all. They were steeping it way too long. Of course, it's going to get better. This is a great quality loose leaf tea. If you set a timer, it shouldn't be bitter at all. And I do think you're going to enjoy it very much without any additives. If you choose to do though, that's on you. But I work really hard on these teas to make sure they're good for you. Black cinnamon. This is like big red gum or red hot candy. It's not too hot like Inferno. Next up, cafe latte. This tea tastes like coffee. It does have cocoa beans and coffee beans in it, but you'll get none of the acid of coffee, but all the great antioxidants of tea. Boppin' blueberry. This is like farm fresh blueberries. And for those of you that only really like plain black tea, you don't even feel like you need to listen to the rest of my pitch here. If you just like plain black tea, you might like the Boppin' blueberry. It's literally just 2 ingredients, black tea, blueberry. It's good that way. But I think a lot of people who like plain tea, unflavored tea, they like it straight, they might like a little bit of flavor, just trying to expand into like one single flavor and not a really complicated tea blend, which is kind of what I'm known for. I'm known to have a lot of ingredients and to have great tasting tea. Cinnamon orange. Oh, Brittany, girlfriend, thank you. Brittany just said, I love matcha and I'm very picky about the quality. And she said that our matcha is the best. Aw, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And she said you can tell by the color, which again, for those of you who are really super late to the video, thanks for joining us. But this is what matcha looks like. It is a very bright green color. And friends, if you do buy a substandard matcha like at TJ Maxx or something, that's on you. I'm not gonna judge, but I don't think you're gonna find it to be this color. And that should be like a warning to you. I'm not really sure you should take it. I don't know that you should do that. But anyway, I hate to say anything negative about anybody else. It's just kind of like not my jam. But I understand. I understand that they're trying to make a living and people are trying to save a buck. But when it comes to your body, I just can't. I'm too old. I'm too old. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, next up here, we're still in the black teas, and this is Cherry Bomb. This is chocolate and cherry. This is totally one of my favorites to add to my morning smoothie. Love it. I love the depth of flavor that it's chocolate and cherry together. This is by far my favorite thing. I add it to raspberry matcha. Oh, it just gives it a kick. I love it all mixed together. Coconut truffle. This is like a Mounds candy bar with coconut and cocoa beans. like a Mounds candy bar. But friends, our tea has no sugar. Our tea has no calories, no carbs, no sugar, and to me that translates as no guilt, okay? For those of you that don't know, I do run a group called Keto, Tea, and Me, and that could be why my shirt is way too big. I have not had this on since last fall, and I'm completely swimming in it right in front of you. I probably should have tried it on before 2 seconds before the video started. I apologize, but I have lost like so much weight, and I don't have an opportunity to wear blouses very often apparently. So anyway, if you are interested in that lifestyle, you are welcome to join our group called Keto, Tea, and Me. No pressure whatsoever, but I do live a keto lifestyle. I am sugar-free, and I just post pretty much more health information about the tea and what I'm eating for dinner. So anyway, next up, Earl Grey cream. This is Earl Grey cream. Earl Grey, friends, has bergamot. Bergamot is a Tuscan orange. So this tea has bergamot and vanilla. It makes it taste creamier and sweeter than traditional Earl Grey. Debbie says, I look great. I know, Debbie, gosh, if you saw my videos from last year, like I did a bunch of videos for our big Christmas in July sale. Ooh, I'm like a chipmunk. Anyway, I sure do feel great, so thanks for saying it. It's more about how I feel, you know. London Fog. This has got bergamot and lavender. The lavender doesn't make it too floral. It just kind of bumps up the citrus notes in a really nice, smooth way. Raspberry Earl Grey. So this is raspberry and orange. As you just heard me say, I do live a keto lifestyle, so a lot of these recipes have been created based on my love for either a dessert that I used to have or a cocktail that I used to have. There are still things I do indulge in, but they've been modified and they're just not the same. But the tea is something I have no guilt about. So this one I created based on my love of cassata cake. Cassata cake is very Italian, so if you're just not familiar, it's a layered cake that has like vanilla pudding in the middle of cake and a layer of berries. So that's how that particular tea came into creation. Fireside chai. This is definitely the most similar chai that we sell to maybe something you've had in a coffee shop. Long time ago, my very first cup of loose leaf tea was a chai. I had no idea what I was looking at. All these leaves and pieces parts and cardamom, and I was like, what do I do with this? Thank God someone gave me the direction to go down that path, right? Friends, this is peach pie. This is peach, cinnamon, and ginger. Pina colada. We have a huge bottle of pineapple rum, and I feel like some pina colada iced tea with a pinch of rum is definitely how my weekend is going to go. Toasted almond cookie. This is almond and cinnamon, and it's like a fresh baked cookie. Oolongs. We're on the oolongs next, friends. Oolong teas are not as bitter as black teas. They're not as grassy as green. Oolong falls right in the middle, but it is the same tea plant that makes black, oolong, green, and white tea. So oolong tea has approximately 40 milligrams of caffeine versus black tea had 60. This is oolong peach, which is like orchard fresh peaches. S'mores. This is an oolong tea with chocolate and vanilla, and it has an ingredient called lapsang susang, which is a Chinese herb that makes it taste smoky like campfire. Lapsang susang is a very common cup of tea if you've traveled in Asia, but I find that Americans weren't really into it. They really didn't like it, but when I started playing with it, chocolate seemed like a really obvious choice to balance out the smoky campfire taste. This s'mores is also one of my go-tos. Why the chocolate matcha became into creation, because I love them together. I love a s'mores latte with steamed milk or heavy whipping cream. Adding the matcha, it does make your smoothie turn a little tint. I don't know who's got small kids in their house. Don't you think this looks like the Incredible Hulk to me? You could have so much fun with little ones at home telling them that Mama, if she doesn't have her Incredible Hulk juice, all craziness could break loose, right? So you got to work on that stuff. Maybe they'll like it too. Who knows? Do your kids eat vegetables? My granddaughter is 3, and sometimes I ask on the video and she gets all excited, and then she has to like leave the video and go eat vegetables. She just loves them, and I'm always so happy about that. Purple Rain is next. This is purple tea. Purple tea, friends, has anthocyanins. Anthocyanins are anti-cancer health benefits. This is purple tea with lemon and elderberry. I'm recording this live, and I understand I missed something really fun in the universe last night. Apparently there was a Prince Purple Rain tribute on TV last night. I obviously missed the whole thing. I missed it. Anybody out there watch the Prince tribute? I didn't. I'm gonna have to call a friend. I'm gonna have to see if I can still find it on YouTube. Anyway, friends, we're on to the green teas. Green teas are low in caffeine but high in antioxidants. This has got 20 milligrams of caffeine, and this is Berry Bliss, which is goji and raspberry. Goji berries are superfruits. So this is nice and tangy because it has ginseng. So it's a tangy, sweet berry tea. Blood Orange Mango. This was one of our best sellers online a few months ago. It is nice and sweet. It is definitely one of my favorites as an iced tea. Also crazy good with matcha in the morning. Give me a second, friends. Talk amongst yourselves. Tell me, who's got a favorite Mexican recipe that they're looking forward to Cinco de Mayo? Would you leave me a comment? Do you have a favorite taco or favorite Mexican food? Leave me a comment below. I'll be right back. I am back. Green caramel. This has got real balls of caramel. It's got amazing depth of flavor. This is the green caramel tea. Honey lemon is up next. This is honey, lemongrass, and bee pollen. This is a fabulous tea if you have seasonal allergies. I'm recording this in the state of Ohio in the month of April, and the pollen is crazy right now. So lemongrass is known to be good for your lymph system, which is good for your fluids. So if you do have pressure in your ear or some drainage and you're stuffy, a glass of honey lemon might be something nice to add it to your daily intake so you can get some relief. I don't think you could just have a few sips and it actually help you. You do actually have to drink a couple cups. That's the way tea is, though. I mean, you can't complain, right? It's good. It's good for you. Lemon meringue. This is lemon and vanilla. Adding a pinch of milk or heavy cream literally makes it taste like a lemon meringue pie. Maple walnut. Friends, this tea literally put us on the map. When I first opened our company in the year 2012, I only had 12 flavors. Now we have 100. We have all kinds of things, but we only had 12 flavors. And this is one of those that maybe you don't know why. Why would this be a tea? Why would anyone want this, right? But this really reminds me of my time in New England, where Vermont maple syrup is just about in everything. And I said to myself, why not tea? This tea is a showstopper. When I have it on taste and people try it, I have to make sure they do not have a nut allergy. It has real walnuts and almonds in it, but they'll walk by. I mean, I have countless numbers of stories of people taking a sip and their eyes light up and their whole face is just alive, like, wow, that is just so flavorful. So even though I realize this is a tea that can often get overlooked in our catalog, it is one that I think you should definitely try. Maple walnut, it is just one of those unique things that it's really a fabulous cup of tea. One of my favorites is to drink it with breakfast. Oatmeal, pancakes, you know, whatever it is that a maple taste or syrup taste would taste good with, maple walnut, it's the way to go. Jeannie just said tropical green is my favorite. And I totally know what you mean. Our sales of tropical green, Jeannie, have totally gone through the roof the past couple weeks. Everyone's really excited about it. Let's talk about it. Jeannie's favorite here. This is tropical green, and this is pineapple and papaya. Jeannie, would you say that this is floral to you? In my mind, it does have some floral notes, but I'm kind of curious to get someone else's opinion on this one. So anyway, tropical green, pineapple, and papaya, nice and fruity. Again, a really good option for cold steeping, like in our jug. I did choose a mate because it has a lot of caffeine in it, because I knew I'd be drinking it in the morning, but having the tropical green would probably be my second favorite. It's just so lovely. I also want to tell you about Schisandra berries. If you're new here, Schisandra is a superfruit. It has a lot of antioxidants. This tea actually this plant, the tree, used to grow in New England, but because again, we are, cutting down trees and building houses, it no longer grows in England. This is one of those interesting berries that is known as actually the five spice, that it has sweet, sour, salty. It has all the notes on your tongue. And then this particular tea has the berry with ginger and pomegranate and hibiscus. So it's definitely very tangy. This is one of my favorites to steep in club soda or ginger ale. I love it that way, kind of like a sparkling, almost like a soda in a way. I love it. So Jeannie did answer. She said, nope, it's not floral. So I'm glad you said that, hon. It's just super. And then Stacy said, yes, it's floral to me. So I got two conflicting opinions on one flavor, but thank you. Everyone's taste buds are different, really. I respect that. Next up, friends, is watermelon lime. This has got watermelon, lime, carrots, and apples for sweetness. Again, we're an all-natural company, so there's no sugar here, but this does taste sweet like a Jolly Rancher or Blow Pop. This watermelon is great cold steeped, and you could totally cold steep this in gin or vodka as a martini. Speaking of, this is mojito. This is lime and peppermint. I love this tea. If you like mint, this might be a way to go. And then we're going to talk about some white teas. Our Blackberry Merlot has got blackberry and sage. Sage is good for memory, and the sage makes it taste oaky like Merlot. Strawberry ginger. This is berries and ginger, a good 50-50 blend. This tea is very good hot. It's very good cold, but it is a white tea. So I want to remind you, on our packages at Sub Rosa Tea, we have the instructions on them. So as we were talking about earlier, if you are thinking about giving our tea as a gift and you're nervous because you don't know if the recipient knows anything about loose leaf tea, I promise. They can watch the videos right here. They can watch the videos on my website or on YouTube. We have instructions written right here. If your friends can read, I promise they can figure it out. All they have to do is take a look. You can steep it hot or cold, but if you steep it hot, we highly recommend steaming water and not boiling. Boiling water can bruise the tea leaves. Friends, we're going to move on to caffeine-free. Renee says, how long will the United Code be valid for? Good question, Renee. I'm a small company. Suppose I could do anything I want, right? But I think that I want this campaign to go through Mother's Day. I know a lot of you are thinking about gifts specifically to be shipped right now with graduation and Mother's Day, and I figure it's the least I can do to help all of you out with the free shipping. I love it though that you guys don't abuse it and just order like small things. I like that you're, putting together a good size gift or order before you take advantage of the free shipping, but it's irrelevant. I'm going to donate that 20% to the United Way all the way to the end of May, but we're going to have the code good until the middle of May. So good question. And I know a lot of you, we've got 13,000 people on our Facebook page. Our YouTube is so tiny because I just haven't cultivated it. But we have a lot of new people to Sub Rosa Tea. Like literally 1,000 new people have signed up for the email because they're home and they want to try new things and they're ready. They just are having some financial insecurities right now and they don't know if they want to take that leap. And I respect that, really. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be in business, so don't worry. Whenever it's right for you, I'm totally fine with that. And again, everything that I'm talking about is available on our website at subrosatea.com. So I appreciate it so much when all of you are sharing and telling your friends. I know right now it is kind of a bummer that we can't have a cup of tea necessarily with our friends, at least not in person, but that doesn't mean you can't share your passion with your friends, right? A lot of you have a few extra moments in your day because you're not commuting, maybe you're working at home, maybe you just don't have as much prep to get ready for work, or whatever the case may be. So I just gotta say thank you. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you bringing me new customers, because this has been nice to get to know my customers and to get to know new ones as well. So anyway, I'm moving into the caffeine-free tea, and at Sub Rosa Tea, everything with a yellow label is completely caffeine-free. So this is our yellow label, and I'm going to talk about some rooibos teas. Rooibos are known to be good for headaches, inflammation, and insomnia. We actually have someone on staff with rheumatoid arthritis, and she tells me the rooibos really significantly helps her. She does drink 4 cups a day, and she notices a huge difference when she doesn't. She's also very sensitive about her diet. She's very specific, having rheumatoid arthritis. So chocolate mint rooibos, we sell red rooibos tea by itself, but this is chocolate mint, which is like a Girl Scout Thin Mint cookie. We also sell a chai blend of rooibos. Chai is very common with the spices. This tea is great as a latte and completely caffeine free. Next up is salted caramel rooibos. This is again a caffeine free tea. I am an all natural company, so this has got real balls of caramel. Nice and smooth. So it's a good one to add to something else. Oh my gosh, you guys, this salted caramel added to the cafe latte, it literally tastes like one of those fancy coffee drinks that you would get at a coffee shop where they put the sugar syrup on it. Do you know how many calories that is? Oh my gosh, my sugars just got crazy just thinking about it. But you can recreate it yourself. Add the salted caramel tea to the cafe latte tea. You're gonna love it. Rooibos Earl Grey. Again, Earl Grey is made with bergamot. So this is a completely caffeine-free Earl Grey. I know some of you have given up caffeine for whatever reason, and that's cool. We have well over 30 flavors that are completely caffeine-free, even more on our website. Good morning, Pam. Thank you. Spiced Mexican chocolate. This has got milk, chocolate, sweet ancho chilies, saffron, and cinnamon. It's got amazing depth of flavor. And just like Stacy brought up before, this is definitely one I'm going to play with on our Cinco de Mayo event. So if you haven't, make sure you click going over on the Facebook page. You'll see a tab for events. Click going. Invite your friends. We're going to have fun. Raspberry limoncello. This is raspberry and lemongrass. Lemongrass is good for your fluids. So if you, again, are having seasonal allergies, we have the honey lemon, which is a green tea, and the great raspberry limoncello. So if you are drinking it for your allergies, even though you can enjoy this hot or cold, I would prefer that you steep it hot. A good 5 minutes. Steep it in boiling water, and then you can decide whether you're going to have it hot or cold. Blue confetti. This one I created based on my love for funfetti birthday cake. So it is a sweet vanilla tea. It does turn the color blue from a flower that we use. Blue confetti. Okay, chamomile vanilla bean. This one's nice and sweet. As most of you know, chamomiles are known to be good for relaxation. Peace of mind. This is a chamomile with spearmint and orange peel. Again, good for relaxation and good for lower down tummy troubles. So if you're having some digestion issues, a cup of peace of mind might definitely give you peace of mind in the morning, if you know what I mean. Cranberry harvest. Friends, cranberries are not the sweetest berry in the bunch, so this one can be just a little on the tart side, but it does make a very good hot tea or cold. One of my favorite things to do with the cranberry is mix it with the rooibos chai. I love a spiced cranberry. I think they're great together. Pomegranate apple. This does have pomegranates and apples, a little bit of pear, and elderberries. So it's nice and tangy. The first time I ever had it on taste at a vendor event, the first comment I got was, "Oh, this is fun. It's like adult Kool-Aid." I'm pretty sure it was a compliment. I'm going to run with it. Hey there, Tracy. Thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Strawberry moringa. Friends, moringa is known to lower blood sugar and blood cholesterol. The World Health Organization actually uses moringa in many of the third world countries because they're not getting enough iron in their diet. So moringa is quite popular in other parts of the world. Just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean it isn't special. I've added it to the strawberry, and the strawberry this tea blend is naturally quite sweet. It's fabulous. Triple root. This is ginger, turmeric, and sarsaparilla. So it's great for joint mobility. It is definitely nice and spicy. Who knows someone who has been sewing for the past month, right? A lot of new people are hunched over that sewing machine, working so hard to help their communities fight the thing that we can't see by making masks. And I love everyone who has joined that fight, but a lot of them have neck problems now. They're having their hands are hurting. Wouldn't it be nice if you could get them a little bit of triple root to kind of help ease their pain and suffering? Ginger is up next. Ginger is good for tummy troubles and nausea. Tracy just typed that she thought I said the pomegranate apple tea had hair in it and not pear, so it made me laugh. Oh, goodness gracious. I need to be more articulate, don't I, Tracy? Oh, my goodness. Next up, friends, is hibiscus. Hibiscus here is known to lower blood pressure. Yes, you would need to drink a couple cups a day, but if you are on the borderline, the next time I talk to your doctor, please talk to them about this. It could really mean the difference between you having to go on medicine or not, especially if you're just running a little high. Now, friends, I'm not going to give you medical advice. If you already have very high blood pressure and you're already on a pill, never ever stop taking that pill and start drinking tea. That's not what I'm saying. Talk to your doctor. This is something that so many of my customers have had a lot of success with, but that doesn't mean that it's for everyone. So you definitely want to think about it. Okay, so Pamela says she loves the triple root and she's not even sure why, but now she has to have it once a day. It's good. It's tangy. It's spicy. It satisfies all my taste buds. I love it. I love triple root, and a lot of people do too. As most of you know, I'm holding up a 2-ounce bag, which makes about 20 to 25 servings, but we have a bigger size available too, and I blend it fresh when you order it. And I love it when people buy like 2 of the same flavor. I know they are serious. So an order that I filled today and one last week had 2 big bags of triple root. I'm like, they like it. So anyway, next up, friends, is lavender. This is definitely on the floral side, known to be good for anxiety. So this is, we sell the whole lavender flower. They're little tiny buds. You can obviously add this to a tea like chamomile or Earl Grey. You could even add it to your bathtub to help you relax at night. Anybody else have any more questions? My morning matcha smoothie is waiting for me. Those of you that weren't here in the beginning, I want to make sure that you know that we have a brand new morning matcha combo pack in which you would get 3 half ounces of our matcha and an Elements tumbler. This is the new morning matcha combo pack available on our website. And today, this combo pack is today's live sale giveaway. So if you're being quiet in the background, make sure you leave me a comment, because that's the only way I'm going to know that you are entered to win our giveaway. And friends, the winner will be emailed tomorrow morning. Once again, friends, everything I talked about today can be purchased at subrosatea.com, and we are offering free shipping when you use the code UNITED. When you use the code UNITED, you'll get free shipping, and I will be donating 20% of all live sale proceeds to the United Way. So thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your love and support. No matter what you do, friends, with the rest of your day, have yourself a cup of tea and take care of you. Bye-bye, friends.